Hey guys, Buffering Gaming back today, bringing you a video for our weapon conversion series, and today we're really covering the M24 and converted it into the Magpul PRO 700 precision rifle chassis system. So there's some specific attachments to make this, so I'll show you the conversion for this. Again, not really a weapon conversion per se, it's still at base at M24 and R700, but with an upgraded chassis system. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So here is the final design for the weapon we're building here, the Magpul PRO 700 PRC. So let's go back out. First off, I'll show you where to unlock this gun. So if we jump back and go out to our lobby and take a look at the battle pass, you're going to unlock this R700, the M24, as it's called in-game, the SPR 208 at tier 15 here. You'll unlock this in the battle pass here for Season 6. This is one of the two new weapons here in Season 6. You can see at base it's an R700 or a M24. So we'll go ahead and back out and we'll go back to our custom game where we already have this pre-built. And we'll take a look at this, and what we'll do is we'll strip it, we'll strip it down to base here. So what we'll do is just clear all that. So first off, the attachment, this is more so personal preference, not 100% needed for the conversion. But we're going to go ahead and run just a monolithic suppressor. You can also run a tactical suppressor, but in most cases in game, you're going to want the monolith just because you get that extra damage range buff with this as well. So this is going to assist with the sound suppression, damage range. The cons here are going to be the aim down sight speed and the aim walking steadiness. So we'll go ahead and select that. Now the barrel, we're going to want the SPR 26-inch barrel. Now the M24 or the R700 typically in real life can come with a 26-inch barrel length. So we're going to go ahead and select this. This is going to give us the damage at range, bullet velocity, and the recoil control for pros. Cons here are going to be the aim down sight speed and the movement speed. But again, we're building this mainly for range and effectiveness, not for the ADS speed. So we'll skip out on the laser. The optic, we're actually going to run a variable zoom sight. You also have the unique attachment, the Solo Zero SPR 28mm. This is going to be your 7x sniper optic for this weapon, but the variable zoom is going to allow you to toggle between the 3.5 to the 8x optic, which is just going to help out a little bit more. So you get that zoom level magnification, the toggle, as well as the con here just being the ADS speed, since you're adding a pretty heavy optic onto the weapon. So keep that in mind, but you can see how it's going to allow us to engage at longer ranges here. So we'll select that. Now, the last attachment, one of the last attachments is going to be the underbarrel attachment. We're going to run a bipod again, just to stay true with real life. We're going to go ahead and put that on. That's going to assist with the crouch and the recoil prone control. So we'll go ahead and select that. And the final attachment here is the key attachment for this conversion is going to be the stock option. So we're going to go with the FSS Virtuoso Pro stock. So you notice the Pro in the title there. So this is going to assist with the pros here being the recoil control and the aim walking movement speed. The cons here are going to be the aim down sight speed and the aiming stability. So we'll go ahead and select that. That is all 5 attachments converting the base M24 or the R700 into the Magpul PRO 700 PRC or the Precision Rifle Chassis System. So almost a 100% match. You'll notice I'll show the final product here on screen in real life, and the main differences are going to be the buttstock. You can see the buttstock is slightly different compared to the real life Magpul version, but you can see essentially the pistol grip and just the chassis system overall is pretty similar. We have the Picatinny rails on the bottom of the rifle, as well as the left and right hand side, which is a different, or at least the left and right, which is a little bit different that we've seen in the real life. But again, Infinity Ward does this just to avoid copyright strikes here, I believe, since they didn't pay for the rights of the actual weapon naming convention. And obviously these things are going to have some differences we see with a lot of weapons like the AK, etc. So we have the adjustable cheek rest there, it looks like, and some differences that you can throw on that buttstock there. But again, it is a little bit different from the real life version. So that is the R700 converted to the Magpul PRO 700 PRC. And you can see again, you have the bolt there on the right hand side. The magazine have base 10 round or 5 round magazine, excuse me. You can also upgrade that to a 10 round. We'll go ahead and back out of here quick. Just see some different attachments. Unique attachments with this one is the bolt assembly. So we can go with 2 different options here, the Deadeye and the Feather. The Deadeye is going to assist you with the rechamber stability. The cons here are the speed that you're going to rechamber that round. And then the other option here is a Feather for rechamber speed. It's going to boost you up, and just the flip side of the other one is the con going to be the rechamber stability. So that's so you can get shots out even faster, which is probably going to be a very crucial attachment. Feel free if you're using this online or something to swap that out probably with the underbarrel attachment. We also have unique ammunition conversions here. We have, as I said, the 10 round conversion for the 300 Winchester. At base, it's a 5 round magazine. We also have the 5-round of the 300 Norma magazines here. It's going to assist with the bullet velocity and the damage range. And then we have also the 338 Lapua 5-round magazine, which is nice to see in this game. So we have, this is going to give you the bullet velocity, damage range, and damage increase. The cons here, aim down sight speed, and recoil control. So those are options here. We have a couple different conversions we can make with this weapon. But again, this is the R700 or the M24 converted to the Magpul PRO 700 Precision Rifle Chassis System. So we see that with a lot of the weapons, especially in the marksman category. Whole new chassis systems on the weapon, which is really cool to see. So we'll go ahead and I'll just show you some customizations you can do for this. I don't have any camos unlocked, unfortunately, so I can't show you that. Reticles, again, you can swap between some basic ones here. I'm not sure how much you guys have unlocked. I typically go with the cross thread. I just find it a little bit easier to get shots on target with that one. But overall, I think this looks really good just with the base camouflage there. So let me know what you guys think of this down below. We'll jump into the gameplay. Just using this here on Euphrates Bridge against bots. Just really trying to utilize it as we would in real life as a sniper rifle. Engage at distances. Try and utilize the bipod. Mount it where we can. And again, you'll see just really how effective this thing is in real life. So really quick note, the giveaway details are down below in the description. You can check that out. All you got to do is take a look at the AS Val conversion video I did yesterday, and that will have all the information there as well as in the description on that video. You just need to be subscribed to the channel, and then go ahead and comment your console of choice for the $35 gift card giveaway on that video, as well as something that you like, dislike about Season 6 or something you want to see coming. And I will be picking a winner later this week or weekend. So go ahead and do that. Check out the description for more details on the $35 giveaway for your console of choice. Now, jump into the M24 here in game. The M24 SWS is really what this SPR is at base, or the Remington 700 as it may be known as for the civilian models. This is a sniper rifle in real life, which is interesting to see it added to the marksman category. But again, the type is a sniper rifle. Place of origin is the United States. It's been in service since 1988 through present. It's served in quite a few conflicts and wars, such as the Gulf War, war in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syrian Civil War, and Iraqi Civil War. So it's been in service for quite a long time now. And the variants that it has is an M24A2, A3, M24E1, also known as the M2010 Enhanced Sniper Rifle, which we'll be covering here on the channel later on. Now, the mass of this weapon at base is going to be 11.88 pounds. That's empty, and then also it's going to be 16 with max weight, with optics, ammunition, etc. So, pretty heavy weapon. The length here for this is going to be 43 inches or 1,092 millimeters. And then the A3 is going to come in a little bit longer at 46.5 inches. So the barrel length is going to be anywhere from 24 inches to 27 inches, depending on which variation of the M24 you have, versus the M24A1 through the A3. Also, the cartridge that this weapon can fire, it's actually very diverse. At base, initially fired a 7.62 by 51 NATO round, which we see on such weapons as the FAL and the SCAR here in-game, as well as some machine guns like the MG5. So if you initially in real life fired that weapon, but here in game, obviously, it's going to be firing the 300 Winchester. It also can do that in real life. It'll fire the 300 Winchester, as well as 338 Lapua rounds for the M24A3. Now, it's a bolt-action rifle. The rate of fire is going to be 20 rounds per minute, obviously, because you have to rechamber a round every time with the bolt action. The muzzle velocity is going to be 2,580 feet per second, or 790 meters per second. The effective range on this rifle is going to be 800 meters, or 875 yards. That's utilizing the 7.62 by 51 NATO rounds. Now, if you're using 338 Lapua, that's going to be increased. The effective range is going to be 1,500 meters, or 1,640 yards. So you're going to increase your effective firing range quite a bit by utilizing the Lapua rounds in real life, as well as here in the game. So keep that in mind, specifically for Warzone. That's going to help you out. Then the feed system is just going to be that 5-round detachable box magazine for the M24, as well as the A2s and the A3s. And then in game here, obviously, we have some different options with the 10-round magazine of the 300 Winchester. So let me know down below what you guys think of this weapon. Again, this seems to be a little bit bugged. I think a lot of people have covered it here. Specifically with the Lapua rounds, it almost seems to be like a hit scan weapon, but again, you are increasing your muzzle velocity on this, as well as the effective firing range by utilizing those weapons. So, not sure if there's going to be a fix to that. I haven't really seen how bad of an issue it is yet. It seems to be in Warzone that it definitely is a little bit bugged. So we'll have to see if there's going to be a fix for that. But obviously it's supposed to perform better, but however, it may be a little bit too good since it seems to be hit scan is what everyone's saying. And seeing some of the clips, it seems like the weapon the bullets kind of disappear outside of 450 meters. So I'll have to take a look at that and see if Infinity Ward says anything or does anything with this weapon, with those specific ammo conversions for the 338 Lapua. So let me know down below what you guys think of this weapon. Have you unlocked the SPR yet here at Tier 15 in Season 6, as well as the AS Val is the other weapon we've unlocked here at Tier 31. I'll be having conversions for this all week. Basically, we have quite a few conversions we can make out of all these weapons. It's really nice to see, as well as very unique weapon inspects for these weapons where your operator will take out the magazine, check the rounds, put the magazine back in, and then he'll look in the chamber and verify that there is a round in the barrel. So pretty unique weapon animations this season, which is really cool. Hopefully maybe they'll go back and redo that with some of the other weapons. Really reminds me of some of what they did with COD 4 Remastered. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Just leave you with the gameplay. Again, using this here on Euphrates Bridge. We also have our SR3M utilizing here for our primary. For our backup with this sniper system, we'll be utilizing or covering that in a future video here on the channel for our weapon conversions out of the AS Val. But sound off down below. What do you guys think of Season 6? What do you think of this weapon? Have you unlocked it yet? Have you used it in Warzone? Personally, I need to level it up more to utilize it in Warzone, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how it works in Warzone. So let me know down below. Leave you guys with the gameplay, and until next time, this is Buffner Gaming, converting the R700 or the M24 SWS into the Magpul PRO 700 PRC Precision Rifle Chassis System. Till next time, Buffner Gaming, out.
That's a kill.